Your mother in heaven has cried many tears, and you have no idea what she was saying about you. My child, I am the Lord your God, and this message is for my chosen ones, those who have been called by my name, those who have been set apart for a time such as this. There is a divine purpose in your life, a calling that you have yet to fully understand. But hear my words today, for I am revealing to you the depths of my heart. There is a cry in the heavens for my children, and I am responding with this message to awaken you to the truth that has been hidden from you. Your mother's tears are not just the tears of a parent. They are the tears of a protector, a guardian of your soul. She saw what you were going through even when you could not see it yourself. She cried because she knew the battles you would face, the trials and tribulations that would come against you. Yet she never wavered in her belief that you were destined for greatness. She wept, but she also prayed, and her prayers were heard by the Father. Every tear she shed for you was a prayer that reached the throne of grace, a plea for your protection, your healing, and your fulfillment in the plan I have set for your life. The pain that she endured, the anguish in her heart, was not in vain. It was a reflection of the love that I, your Father, have for you. I know the pain you have experienced, the moments of doubt, the feelings of abandonment, and the times when you have questioned your worth. But hear me now, my beloved, you are never alone. I have seen every tear you've cried, every night you have spent in sorrow, and every struggle that has weighed down on your spirit. I am here to tell you that those tears and struggles were not for nothing. You are being prepared for something greater than you can imagine. I have not forsaken you, and I will never forsake you. Even in your darkest moments, I was there. My presence has been with you, holding you, comforting you, even when you couldn't feel me. Your mother in heaven knew this. She understood it in a way that only a parent could. She knew that the trials you faced were only temporary, but the glory that would come from them would be eternal. Now, my child, I speak to you directly. I see the desires of your heart, the dreams you hold dear, and the visions you have yet to fully manifest. I know the weight of the burdens you carry, and I know the questions that arise within you. Why this? Why now? Why me? My beloved, I want you to know that I have chosen you for such a time as this. You are a vessel that I have prepared to carry my glory into the earth. The challenges you face are not punishment. They are refined. I'm refining you, shaping you, and molding you into the person I have called you to be. There are times when you feel as though the world is against you, when it seems like every door is closing, every path is obstructed, and every step you take is met with resistance. But do not be discouraged, for it is in these moments that I am at work. Do you not see, my child, that when the storms come, I am with you? When the winds blow, I am the anchor that holds you steady. When the waves crash, I am the one who calms them. You are not fighting these battles alone. Your mother's tears, though they may have seemed like sorrow, were filled with faith. She believed in the promise I have made to you, a promise that will not fail. Your struggles are not in vain. You are being shaped for something greater than you can yet comprehend. My chosen ones, I have called you to a higher purpose. Do not allow the distractions of this world to steal your focus. You are not of this world. You are of the kingdom of heaven. The world may try to define you, to place labels on you, to tell you who you should be and what you should do. But I say to you, my beloved, you are not bound by the world's definition. You are a child of the Most High God, and your identity is found in me alone. Do not let the opinions of others sway you. Do not let the negativity of those around you affect your spirit. You are more than what they see. You are more than the circumstances you face. You are more than the labels that have been placed on you. You are my beloved, and I have called you to greatness. There are moments in life when you will feel as though everything is falling apart, when it seems like there is no way out, no hope in sight. But in those moments, I want you to remember that I am your refuge, your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. You will not be shaken, for I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My promises are true, and I will fulfill them. You are in a season of preparation. Do not despise the process. Do not resist the shaping, the refining, and the purifying that I am doing in your life. There will be moments of discomfort, but I am building something in you that will stand the test of time. You are being prepared for the glory that is to come. There are many who will not understand your journey. They will mock and ridicule you for the path you are walking. They will question your choices, your faith, and your trust in me. But I say to you, my child, do not be dismayed by their words. For I have called you and I have equipped you. You are walking a path that is uniquely yours, a path that has been ordained for you before the foundation of the world. The enemy will try to discourage you, to bring confusion and doubt into your mind. But I am here to tell you, my child, that he is a liar. Do not listen to his voice. Do not be swayed by his deceit. My voice is the voice that you need to follow. I am the good shepherd, and I will lead you beside still waters. I will restore your soul. I know the desires of your heart, and I have heard your prayers. I am answering them, though it may not always be in the way you expect. Trust my timing, for it is perfect. Trust my plan, for it is greater than anything you could imagine. What I have in store for you is beyond your wildest dreams. Your mother's tears were not wasted. They were an expression of the love and faith she had for you. She believed in you, my child. She believed in the destiny I had set before you. And I am here to tell you today that her faith has not been in vain. Her prayers have reached the heavens, and they have been answered. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are my chosen one, and I have a plan for your life. As you walk through this journey, know that I am with you every step of the way. I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. My love for you is unconditional, and my faithfulness endures forever. You are my beloved, and you are precious in my sight. There will be times when you will be tested, when you will face challenges that seem insurmountable. But I am here to remind you, my child, that you are more than a conqueror. I have already given you the victory. You are not fighting for victory. You are fighting from a place of victory. You are my child, and I have already overcome the world. So stand firm in your faith, my beloved. Do not waver in your trust in me. Do not allow the enemy to steal your peace, your joy, or your hope. For I am with you, and I will never leave you. Your mother's prayers have been heard, and I am answering them. Trust in me, my child, for I am the Lord your God, and I have chosen you for such a time as this. Do not be afraid. Do not fear the future, for I hold your future in my hands. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And I promise you, my child, that your best days are yet to come. Keep your eyes on me and trust in my plan, for I am faithful, and my love for you will never fail. The tears of your mother in heaven were a reflection of the deep love and faith she had for you, a love that transcends even death. But know this, my beloved, her love was never in vain. Your journey is far from over. It is only just beginning, and the glory that is coming will be greater than anything you have ever imagined. Trust in me, for I am the Lord your God, and I am with you always, even until the end of the age. I, your beloved Father, speak to you today with a message of profound importance. There is a connection between the heavenly spirits and the earthly souls that many of my children fail to understand. This connection is not only significant, but necessary for the unfolding of my divine plan in your life. It is a bond that transcends the natural realm and reaches into the eternal. And it is one that you must recognize if you are to walk in the fullness of your calling. I want you to understand this clearly. The realm of heaven is not distant or far away. It is not separate from you, as many might believe. No, heaven is closer than you think. The heavenly spirits, my angels, the archangels, and the souls of your ancestors are always near. They are not just watching from a distant place. They are actively involved in your life, watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you. They are engaged in the unfolding of my will on the earth, and they take their role in your life very seriously. You see, my beloved, the connection between heaven and earth is an eternal one. It is a connection that has been established from the very beginning. I, the Lord your God, created you for this purpose, to walk in the light of my love, to fulfill my divine will, and to carry out the assignment I have given to you in this life. But you are not meant to walk this journey alone. The spirits in heaven, those who have gone before you, your ancestors, and those who serve me in the heavenly realm, are constantly watching over you, guiding you, and interceding on your behalf. These spirits, my beloved, have not forgotten you. They have not forgotten the promises made before the foundation of the world. They are aware of your struggles, your heartaches, your victories, and your triumphs. They know the challenges that lie ahead of you, and they are standing with you, waiting for you to call upon them. They know the fullness of your destiny, and they are eager to see you walk in it. They are constantly praying for you, interceding on your behalf before the throne of grace, and I hear their prayers. I hear their voices, and I respond to their cries. Your ancestors who have gone before you are still present in your life in a spiritual sense. They are not just distant memories or forgotten figures in history. No, they are actively involved in your life. Do you remember the stories they told you? Do you recall the wisdom they imparted? Those words were not just for the moment. They were seeds planted deep within you, seeds that are now bearing fruit. You may not realize it, but much of who you are today, the strength you possess, the wisdom you carry, the courage that rises up within you, is the result of their prayers and their influence. They have walked this path before you, and they are now watching from heaven, cheering you on, encouraging you, and praying that you will fulfill the calling that has been passed down to you through the generations. Many of you do not realize the full extent of the ancestral connection available to you. You think of your ancestors as people who lived long ago, whose lives have no bearing on your present circumstances. But I tell you, my child, that is not the case. Your ancestors are with you in spirit. They are not distant figures. They are alive in my presence, and they are watching over you every step you take, every decision you make. Their love for you transcends time and space. The connection between heaven and earth is not just a one-way flow of guidance and support. It is a mutual relationship, a partnership between you and the spirits that watch over you. You see, my beloved, you are a part of a great cloud of witnesses, those who have gone before you, your ancestors, your loved ones, and all those who have been faithful to me. They are cheering you on from heaven. They are urging you to press forward, to stay faithful, to keep going despite the challenges you may face. They understand the struggles before you, for they have walked a similar path, and they know the reward that awaits those who remain faithful. But do not think for a moment that their watchful gaze is in vain. No, their prayers are powerful. Their intercession is effective. Their presence in your life is significant. I have allowed them to be a part of your journey, not because you are incapable of walking it alone, but because I desire for you to understand the importance of community in the heavenly realm, with those who have gone before you and with those who will come after you. There is a deep and sacred bond between you and the heavenly spirits. My child, they are not distant, uninterested beings. They are not just figures of myth or folklore. They are alive in my presence, and they are watching over you with great care and love. Their desire is to see you fulfill the purpose I have set before you, and they are doing everything in their power to help you achieve that. They are sending messages of encouragement, sending signs to guide you, and intervening when necessary to protect you from the enemy's schemes. I have placed my angels among you to protect you, to guide you, and to help you along the path I have set for you. My angels are not just messengers. They are warriors who fight on your behalf. They stand guard over your life, and they are constantly at work, ensuring that my will is done in your life. They are powerful beings, and they are dedicated to your well-being. They are ministering spirits, sent to serve you, my child, and they are actively engaged in the fulfillment of my plan for your life. But beyond the angels, there are also the spirits of your ancestors. They too are at work in your life, even if you do not always see it. They are the ones who laid the foundation for you. They are the ones who, through their faithfulness, have passed down the blessings that you now carry. They are the ones who have paved the way for you, and they are watching over you, eager to see you carry the mantle they have left behind. Do you not see, my beloved, you are a part of a great legacy, a great story that spans generations. Your life is not an isolated event. It is part of a larger narrative, a narrative that began long before you were born and will continue long after you have passed from this earth. You are a part of something much bigger than yourself, something much greater than you can comprehend in your limited understanding. You are connected to those who have gone before you, and you are also connected to those who will come after you. This connection is not just one of remembrance. It is one of participation. You are not just a passive recipient of the prayers and blessings of your ancestors. No, you are an active participant in this great story. You are called to carry the torch forward. To pass on the blessings and the wisdom that have been handed down to you. You are called to live a life that honors your ancestors, a life that reflects the faithfulness and the love they exhibited in their time on earth. But you must also understand that the connection between heaven and earth is not only about the past, it is about the present and the future as well. The spirits of heaven are not just looking back at what has already been done. They are also looking forward to what you will do. They are waiting to see how you will respond to the call I have placed on your life. They are waiting to see how you will fulfill your destiny, how you will walk the path that I have set before you. In the same way that your ancestors watched over you, you must now watch over the generation that will come after you. You are called to leave a legacy of faith, love, and obedience to my will. You are called to pass on the wisdom and the knowledge that I have entrusted to you. You are called to be a light in the darkness, to be a beacon of hope for those who will come after you. Know this, my beloved, I have not left you alone. The connection between heaven and earth is a living, breathing reality. Your ancestors in heaven are constantly watching over you, praying for you, and interceding on your behalf. The angels are surrounding you, ready to protect you and guide you. The heavenly spirits are not far away. They are closer than you can imagine. They are present in your life, actively involved in the fulfillment of my plan for you. And I, your God, am with you always. I have called you by name, and I have placed my spirit within you. You are never alone. The connection between heaven and earth is real, and it is a gift that you must embrace. Walk in the knowledge of this connection and know that you are part of something far greater than yourself. You are part of a great cloud of witnesses, a great legacy of faith, and the angels and the spirits of your ancestors are watching over you, cheering you on, and praying that you will fulfill the purpose I have set before you. So my child, remember this, you are not walking this journey alone. The spirits in heaven are with you, guiding you, protecting you, and praying for you. They have not forgotten you, and they will never leave you. Their love for you is unwavering, and their desire to see you fulfill your calling is deep. Trust in this connection and know that the best is yet to come. You are part of a divine plan that spans generations, and I am with you every step of the way. With love, your Heavenly Father.